the goods. And when we take the goods, we add it to cart, and that's one of the requests. We add it to cart. From the cart, we increase the cart. Is another request. From the cart, we order it. That's another request. From ordering, we start tracking our data for what we are expecting. Okay, okay. So now all those actions that we are doing, they are actually done, or they're actually we are able to communicate with our real application. Is that I see that we have a real application on our application. We have a applications like this. Then we have a where we communicate to it. Let me find a good diagram for that. So let's assume that we have a store like this. Then we have the store have a lot of logic inside of it, which has a kind of logic of products where you can actually get product, you can get product from the store to look at the product and see what you want to buy. You can add it to cart. You can add the product, the specific product into cart, and you can actually order it. Now, all these things are different actions or different logic that is written on your server or your backend. What I'm going to learn now, what write different logic on the backend. Now, what contributes to what you want to do? You might either want to get the product, add the product to the cart, or even delete the product if you are the admin, you don't have the app, or delete the product, you want to add new product. So now, based on what you want to do, or what you want to do is going to translate to the kind of endpoint or the kind of logic you are going to write. Now, to be able to access that what you have written, as well as you have written your logic, or you are written what you want to do, how you want to hide your this thing, to be able to access it through front end and to back end, you know what you call an endpoint. So the endpoint is the one that we use. They are like part or a URL that directs or to your logic. Let's assume that you write a logic somewhere. Now you use your endpoint, like your endpoint, to redirect user. And you know, your server has a lot of data or a lot of this that it has. So you use your endpoint to redirect user from as soon as they call on your application to tell that, oh, where you are going to is this place, like you're going to a product logic. Now when you add to cart, you tell you that, oh, before you want to access to our cart in our store, you need to go through this route. You give them the route or where you're supposed to go to, and likewise to the order. So endpoint is the one that allows you to redirect user to this thing, to your endpoint is what you allow user to redirect your request or a specific request to a specific logic that you have written. So now that's what we supposed to look at today. So let's go back to our code and write and learn how to write all those logic and all sorts. So now, if you look at this, our get user like this that we have here. Now this have a route, we have a middleware on top of it. And this is what we call a route. And this is get now. The route that we are going to is the home directory or home route. So it's not directory, the home route. So this slash that is here. Say that, oh, there is no need for going anywhere. Anytime anybody call on the main application, my main application or my main DNS, come to this place straight. No part, nothing add to the front, anything that you call on your this thing, you need to come here. So let's run our application and see what we are talking about. So I'm going to say Flint on. So now from this Flint on, now let's now continue. Now let's look at that part that we have what's called a part like this. We have get, we have post, we have put, we have delete, and then we have another one called month like this. This month, how do we use that? What month does is that it allows us to actually like create a function like this, create a function like this, or create a separate route and be able to use it in our application. Now, if I come here and you look at it, you see register user route. It's just a void cover function. That is not it's just a function, but it's a void cover function that you see what for a Flint as a app from it. And when you have a Flint as a app, now call it Flint get that, that's all. So in your main route, when you are registering it, just call on the function, that's all. Now, this middleware that is a way you assign a middleware to your route. Now you can have multiple middleware, and that's why it's a list of middleware. And what I'm trying to say now is that we have what is called a route like this, a forward slash. And when you use forward slash, that's when you have your home direct, your home route. That's when we have this. It's an unauthorized. If I remove it like this, if I remove it like this, I'm going to see it. It's going to be available for us to see. And if I refresh it, so if I refresh, you can see it's allow us to be able to have it. So I guess that is what we need to look at. And that's what we need to look at. And from here, now this is what we call get. Now let's just give it another practice and make use of it. Get very well. Let's assume that I want to get my name. I can just say app.get again like this. Then we have what's called our path. So where are you going to this like path now? I say okay, my path is my dash name. Then the handler is is a function, a callback function that take a request and response. Okay. Now, okay. Then next is response. Then it is asynchronous function. Now and they need to be not something needs to be returned. So I need to return the response dot. Then what am I responding? I'm responding what's going to be chasing now. Now you can respond any kind of thing. If you look at it, you can respond to JSON or out redirect. So everything that happen you have redirect, you have render that you send that to render the templates, different templates. You have response, you have send, you have send status, you have stream file, like to download file, you have view. This view we use it to send the HTML file. You have HTML file that you want to send, you use to send HTML file. So that's what we use the views to do. So and then let's first of all try this, which is send. So send is going to take a body, it take a plain string, a plain text, or custom content type. So you can actually change the content type. But now we just want to say that my name is Ademola. So I say my name is Ademola. Now if you look at it, I'm still having an error here. Though it's not compulsory I return anything, but my code will be satisfied if I return this keyword. I return this, return. So now if I return this like this now, it's going to have my name is this. So I come back to my server like this, I say forward slash like this, then my dash name. You can see my name is Ademola Ibukumayowa. You can see that now. So that is what we call a path or a route. Now what does that mean? When you go to slash my name, what is going to redirect you? It won't redirect to where user is. It won't redirect to where auth is. It's going to redirect you to where my name and where I write this logic. So anything I write here is going to be what you're going to see or respond to you back. So now let's have another one. Going to be let me say my age. I say I'm 12 years old. So I say I'm 12 years old. Then we'll come back and check it. I can just open that one. Let's just use the same thing. So I will come like this and say age. So I say I'm 12 years old. So now because I'm calling the same endpoint, that does not mean that it's going to going to different places or anything. And that's the capacity of route. That's what that does for us. And now we are done with get. So what get does for us is that get allows us to get something from the server, and what we're able to get is what is called we're able to get what is called our name and our age. So that's what we call get. So we have get my name, we have get my age, and we have been able to use what's called get, and that's how we write get in that. So